Carolyn Warmus, a married man attracted to the wrong woman.
I'm a bad girl.
He never knew love like this. He never thought she'd kill his wife. If you think you've seen it before...
It isn't going to be easy for you without a mother.
You haven't seen the whole story.
She's saying I did.
You know, to pull the trigger, but that doesn't mean he's innocent.
Jenny Robertson.
If you think I killed my wife to get a hold of Carolyn's money, you're crazy.
Joe Penny, The Danger of Love. Next.
Okay, let's get this beauty up here.
Fantastic.
The best. I want you right when we get there.
That would be great. Mine's ancient.
Honey, you can have a new bike anytime you want.
That's not what I meant. My bike's fine, really.
Thanks, Michael. You bet.
Ready? Let's get going.
Just waiting for you, dear. The ladies. God bless them.
Michael,
Yeah,
don't worry about Lisa. We'll take care of her.
all right.
Come on, Susan. Your father's getting antsy.
Let's go. Listen, as soon as you get there, you call me, Clay. Is that right?
Dad, don't worry about me. We're just going to Vermont.
I worry about you because there's a lot of nuts out there. You follow me?
All right. Well, you be careful, too.
Don't worry about me and take care of myself. All set? Yeah, we're set.
Oh,
Watch your feet.
I love you, Dad.
Love you, too.
Kiss Mom for me.
I will. Have a good weekend. Lisa, wear your helmet.
New stuff on TV. It's like a red ball, like play putty. You squeeze it out, put it on your lip, count to 3, and pull it off. Oh God, I sound like a commercial. Is Lisa okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Your battery's dead again.
Why didn't you take your car?
I was hoping it'd recharge.
Oh, well, I guess it must sting a bit, but not as much as electrolysis. And it's got to be cheaper.
Mr. Gabrielli is here?
It's nice to have the place to ourselves.
To ask your boss for dinner tonight? She has to go to Chicago. Chicago?
Please go easy on me. I don't even have time to pack.
Do you want me to?
Next time.
Grab a quick nap then, huh?
Hello? Oh, hi. Yeah, he's here.
Who is it?
It's Carolyn.
Yeah. Huh? Nothing much. No, Lisa, she went to Vermont with the Robertsons. Yeah, they went biking. Not tonight, I can't.
Why? Because you smoke too much. It's my irrational suicidal...
I'm sorry I missed your birthday, but I can't. Carolyn, I can't, okay?
All right.
Okay. 7:30. 7:30, all right? Don't want to change your mind?
Go bowling with a bunch of teachers? I don't think so.
Well, they're my friends, honey.
They're boring.
Well, they're boring. Must make me boring, too. Is that right?
And ambitious, maybe.
All I want to do is teach, Marianne. That's all I want to do.
There are 1,000 better jobs you could get.
I'm happy here. That bother you?
Money is lousy. We struggle to keep things going while half your students drive to school in Porsches and Mercedes.
Don't start this now, please. Please.
You shouldn't go, you know. You'll wreck your shoulder again.
I'll see how it goes.
How's it going?
We're being humiliated.
Help the arm. We need you.
It's gonna be another couple of weeks.
Come on, Annie. Come on, Annie. There we go. There it is. I guess you won't be getting any jackets this year.
You can't skip over that line there.
Yeah, good one.
Honey, come back over here.
Yes!
out there. Feel my hands.
You warming up.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Daddy. I'll just... sometimes, watching you teach. Oh, God. You're so great. I don't know, it inspires me. I mean, the way you are with those kids, it's like you're making them want to learn. And then I go back to my room and I say, okay, that's what I'll do, what Michael does, what my sweetie does. But it doesn't work. I mean, I can't even keep them in line, let alone elevate their thinking. Because I can't be like you. I can't make them want to learn.
Well, Carolyn, you don't have to make them want to learn. All you have to do is let them. And don't get in their way. You see, you encourage them like you would a baby. Look, do you have to make a baby want to walk or talk? No, not at all. All you do is you give it a set of rules to follow, that's all.
But you push them so hard.
Yeah, I push them because I want my kids to be the best they can be. I'll do whatever it takes to help them with that.
Well, it works for you, but when I try to be tough, they laugh at me.
Yeah. Well, they laugh because they know you don't mean it. You're too focused on trying to control them. And you're worried about whether or not they'll think you're too soft-hearted. Which you are. I can teach you. But you have to want to learn. Like the baby.
Oh, I want to learn like the baby. I want to be your baby. I want to have your baby.
You know what the rules are, right?
Well, you make the rules, so you can break them.
I can't. I can't because I don't want to.
You don't want me?
You only know. Carolyn, can't we just be friends? We could be friends and we could work together.
Friends that sleep together.
We could teach together.
Sleep together.
Is that all you ever think about?
Tell them to call in.
Second floor.
Tell Phelps to call in. You got reporters there? Any problem?
Photographer's here, but no one else yet.
Yeah. What? What? Oh, Mike, make this be a bad joke. Okay, where are you? No, I'm not waiting. No, you just sit tight. I'm on my way. Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
I don't think you understand. He doesn't know I'm here.
Shouldn't be too long now.
Where are they holding the guy?
Upstairs.
Excuse me. But if for some odd reason you people think that he's got anything to do with a murder case...
Who said anything about murder, sir?
I couldn't see her. I thought maybe she was asleep on the sofa. I turned the television off. I looked around and I saw her lying on the floor. I thought she was asleep. It was dark. I turned her over.
What was that? You touched her?
I thought she was asleep. Didn't even look like her.
Do a paraffin test on him?
Yeah, but some rookie let him wash his hands first.
Moron.
You been to the apartment?
No forced entry, nothing stolen, nobody heard anything. Maybe a pillow over the gun. Medical report?
Still waiting.
That's another moron, that guy. Mr. Carlin, I'm Detective Sergeant John Polino. I'm in charge of things now. I'm very sorry about your wife, and I appreciate you coming in. Perhaps we can figure this thing out. Now, your daughter was away for the weekend.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to say to her. I don't know what to say to my daughter.
And you went bowling last night. But, you didn't stay at the bowling alley very long. Where'd you go?
Friend. I went to meet a friend.
Excuse me, how long is it going to be? How long do I have to wait? What do I have to do? Kiss your brother's tuchus?
I don't have a brother.
You got 3 calls yesterday from your daughter,
Here you go.
a friend of your wife's, and from a Carolyn Warmus.
Must be a long drive for you every day out of Manhattan, huh? Then most people do it the other way.
Don't you ever stop talking?
We used to teach at the same school.
The friend you met last night? Your lovers?
No. No, we used to be, but that's over. Shouldn't smoke.
You're right. You shouldn't. And people should murder other people, but they do. And people shouldn't tell lies, but they do.
I'm not lying.
You told the patrolman you were at the bowling alley all night.
I wasn't thinking straight. That was stupid. I told him him the truth, and I told you the truth.
Did you have sex with Carolyn Warmis last night?
No. Not exactly, no.
Look, could you be a little more specific here? If it wasn't exactly sex, then what was it? Oral sex? Did you have oral sex with Carolyn Warmis last night?
Yeah. That happened, but I didn't climax.
So you lied to me. You told me the affair was over.
It was over. Just, last night I couldn't help myself.
Did you murder your wife because she found out you were having an affair with Carolyn Warmis?
No.
What was your wife doing when you left yesterday?
Watching TV. My wife was watching TV.
Dead people don't watch TV, Mr. Carlin. According to the medical examiner's report, your wife died no later than 3:30 in the afternoon. You didn't leave in the afternoon. You were there all afternoon. You didn't leave until 6:30.
That's not possible. My wife was alive. That's not possible.
The medical report says that there was semen in your wife's vagina. Yours?
Yeah.
Did you make it with your wife before you killed her or after?
I loved my wife.
But you screwed around with Carolyn Warmis, didn't you? What?
Sorry, gentlemen. Mr. Carlin's friend says he won't wait any longer.
Too bad.
It's not just a friend. He's an attorney.
A lie detector?
Now?
What are you, nuts? Look, he's out of it, detective. This man is in shock, all right? He's going through a terrible tragedy. So unless you're gonna arrest him, in which case, let's just read him his rights, shall we?
I'm not going to arrest him. Not at this time.
That's fine, then. Let's go, Mike.
I'd like to talk to you again, Mr. Carlin.
I love my wife.
Will you please just be quiet? Come on.
Makes it with his wife in the morning, kills her in the afternoon, gets a little action from his bimbo at night. Quite a guy.
We'd like to introduce you to the new Nissan Altima GLE.
Altima? Huh, so that's what it's called.
It comes with a 6-speaker CD system, an available leather trim. It has a powerful 150 horsepower engine, and it has more than 40 standard safety features.
Wow, would you look at that?
The new Altima, the affordable luxury sedan from Nissan.
I wonder what they mean by affordable.
From Hollywood Pictures.
Guess we have new neighbors, eh?
Coochie Parker.
Oh, hey, Eddie Otis.
Sorry I'm late. I'm Catherine, but everybody calls me Kay.
I would like to propose a toast to neighbors and friends.
How long you been married?
14 years.
Have you been faithful all those years?
You want to make love to my wife, but you're afraid you'll get caught.
You are insane, Eddie.
This is how you die. These little things you deny yourself.
And the murder weapon has your prints on it.
You have to help me understand this, Richard. Please, help me.
I didn't kill her. I'm telling you, it's a lie. Who is Eddie?
Come on, Richard.
Where'd he come from?
Come to Papa.
Consenting Adults.
What a setup.
Rated R. Starts Friday, October 16th at a theater near you.
When life turns up the heat.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm Jeff Green. There's Degree Antiperspirant. Degree's body heat activated.
1 more minute.
To release extra protection.
Jeff?
Hi. Degree, your body heat turns it on.
When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets. When a hungry bunch shows up for lunch, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets!
Hot Pockets, filled with delicious pepperoni pizza, chicken and cheddar, or ham and cheese in a crispy pocket.
When it's late at night and you want a tasty bite, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets!
The hot meal in a pocket.
What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets!
Try Lean Pockets, too.
I hate blind dates.
When life turns up to heat,
He's here.
nothing protects you like Degree antiperspirant. It's body heat activated to release extra protection.
Jeff? Hi.
Degree, your body heat turns it on.
A hands-on business hits town.
We got a problem.
Will it rub people the wrong way?
All I want is just a simple massage. Oh, God, that's a relief.
Evening shade. Then, Heights of Fire has the look of a hit.
You mind if I smoke?
I'll just open up the doors and turn on the fan.
It's not worth it if you're going to have to hose down the kitchen afterward.
Ed Asner joins Heights of Fire after Evening Shade Monday.
When drug gangs take over a small town, it takes two cops to turn up the heat.
Possession of crack cocaine.
He's a witness. And fight to take back the night.
You got anything?
Carol O'Connor.
We gotta get him, yeah?
Howard Rollins. They're setting us up in the heat of the night. Wednesdays after baseball on CBS.
Come on, man. Come on. Detectives. Some of them are crazier than judges. Blame the husband. Blame the husband. That's all they know.
I wanted to talk to him, so I suggested we meet.
What do you want to talk about?
Love.
I see. He said that you used to be lovers. That true?
No. We still are lovers. We had sex last night. That must mean something. He breaks it off now and then, but we always get back together. That's how men are. They're never in love all the time.
I love my wife.
Really?
Really?
24 hours a day? Every moment of your life? Waking, sleeping, dreaming? That's how your wife loves you. Because that's how women love men. But I've never met a man that loved like that. Poor Mary Ann. I can't even think about it. Michael must be a mess, huh?
So you don't think he might have killed his wife?
Michael? Are you serious? No. Michael could not hurt a fly. He's very sweet. He's kind and gentle. He loves his job. He's a wonderful teacher, and he's a terrific father. He loves Lisa and Mary Ann. He used to before he met me. He still did. Sometimes. Not as much as me, I don't think. But she was his wife, and he was very loyal to her. I like that in a man.
Did you ever talk about divorce?
Yeah. One day it would be yes, and the next day no. But if he had really wanted a divorce, she would have given it to him.
What about you? What do you want?
Him. I love him. I loved him from the very first moment I saw him.
Now, Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt was the greatest wartime president we ever had, but he had polio. He spent much of his adult life in a wheelchair. Tough one, huh? Think about it. What he did is he didn't let it get him down, see? This gave him drive and it gave him purpose. And in World War II, he went on to become the symbol of leadership, okay?
Okay, Susie! Take it up, Susie! Close it off, honey! Close it off!
Great job, guys. Great job. You look terrific.
Feels good to win, doesn't it?
Always.
I'm Carolyn Wormus. I teach computer science.
Hi, I'm Michael Carlin. This is my daughter, Lisa.
Lisa.
I'm going to lose it to the pros soon, you know?
That was a great shot. Thank you. Thanks. Well, I'm going.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Susan's.
Do I have the number?
Yeah. By the phone.
All right.
Some of the teachers are going to the torch if you want to join us.
Yeah.
This guy, you know, he's not going
in a crowded place. Every second's precious, not a moment to waste. We both knew what was going on. Silence has a course of its own. You never know when or where it's gonna happen. Love always comes out of the blue.
Where's everyone else?
That's me.
This is wrong.
I know. I'm bad. I'm a really bad girl. Daddy? Wanna teach me?
What are we, 18 years old? You can't keep your fly zipped up? Or maybe you forgot. That and Mike. You used to know how, but you forgot? Michael. Michael. How could you do it? How long has this been going on?
A while. I broke her off this winter.
Well, then what the hell were you doing with her last night, huh? Square dancing?
She needed a friend.
Ah, well, hey. That's different. I mean, friends do meet in bars. I grant you that. But friends don't have sex in cars. Lovers have sex in cars. See what I'm saying? That's the way people look at it. Especially when they're sitting in a jury box. It's amazing how prudish they get.
We aren't lovers. Well, we were lovers, but the whole thing is over with now. Eddie, I don't know what happened. The whole thing just got away from me. Having sex in cars is not what it was all about.
It was last night.
I was drunk last night. I had too much to drink. No, that's not it. That's not it. I don't know why, but she has this hold over me. I don't want to be with her, but when I see her, she has this way of making me... She makes me feel alive. She makes me feel important. driving me crazy is to think that I was with Carolyn when maybe at the same time Mary Ann was...
I hear you. Everything you're saying. But, Michael, I gotta ask you this. You didn't do it, did you? Kill her?
No.
Because if I thought you had... If I thought you had harmed one hair on Mary Ann's head... It's your daughter.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A silencer? On a 25 caliber Beretta? Things not allowed in a firecracker to begin with.
And there are 3 casings missing out of a total of 9 bullets in her.
9? There were 9 bullets in her?
4 on her back while she was face down on the floor.
Poor lady. Did Carlin own a gun?
Nothing that was registered.
You're pretty darn sure it's him, aren't you?
I was close to breaking him. Another hour, I would have had him. Look, I'm retiring in 6 months. I don't want to leave behind an open murder case. Find that gun.
You know we're there for you and we love you.
Steve, you and Lisa probably need a break. Why don't you stay at our house in Vermont for a week or 2?
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it.
I'm so sorry. I know how much you loved her. Baby. It isn't going to be easy for you without a mother. If you ever need a woman to talk to, I'm here, okay? Thank you.
I didn't invite her.
How can I represent you, huh? Here. Hey, listen. Look, surgeons don't operate on family. Lawyers don't represent their best friends. Besides, I don't even know what I think yet myself about, you know.
Why don't you decide?
Come on, Mike. You know, I look upon you like family, like my own blood. It's just that I just don't understand it. To go back and back and back. What the hell were you looking for? What do you need her for?
I didn't need her, she needed me. Okay? Don't tell me that you don't know what it's like. Got a good marriage, great kids, made a pile of money, but is that it? You've never felt the need to have a stranger beside you? Someone you don't know? Someone who surprises you in life, in bed? Someone that makes you want to tell all your stories all over again? never felt that once, Eddie. Look, I haven't always been a saint. All right, Michael, but I know I've been sounding like one. I loved Marianne. We'd become a habit. And that's the truth. You know, and what you earn, you couldn't afford me. Look, I'm not just doing this for you, you know. I'm doing this for Marianne. Let me tell you something. If you get within 5 miles of that Walmarsh woman, and you know that I'm not like the strongest guy, I swear, I'm gonna break your... It's over. It's over. All right?
All pain relievers are not the same. Introducing maximum strength gel caplets from aspirin-free Anacin. Strong against stubborn headaches, easy to swallow, gentle on your stomach. New gel caplets, the newest form in pain relief of aspirin-free Anacin.
When I think of everything I put in my hair to make it shiny, more manageable, and all it took was a touch of VO5. Yeah, VO5.
Alberto VO5 hairdressing. A touch does so much.
Starting now, there are 2 kinds of clean, whisk and without, cause there's a whole new kind of detergent, new Whisk Power Plus. Whisk without. Now there's a clean you're proud of, whisk, and a clean without. On greasy stains like this, ordinary detergents barely budge the grease. Even detergents with bleach can't really move it. Only Whisk Power Plus has a unique organic cleaning system. Watch. When it comes to clean, now you're either whisk or without.
Whisk! I'm on the road every day of the week, making over a dozen stops along my route, so I know the value of good brakes. I've got a lot of little lives depending on them. And when I'm out on the road with my family, our lives depend on good brakes. That's why I depend on Meineke.
At Meineke, we do brakes, and we do them right. We analyze the whole system, pinpoint the problem, and fix it, period.
No matter why you're on the road, you can depend on brakes from Meineke. I do.
Bill Clinton says he'll only tax the rich to pay for his campaign promises. But here's what Clinton economics could mean to you. $1,088 more in taxes. $2,072 more in taxes. 100 leading economists say his plan means higher taxes and bigger deficits. $1,191 more in taxes. $2,072 more in taxes. You can't trust Clinton economics. It's wrong for you. It's wrong for America.
The Danger of Love will continue. This is only the beginning. Knots Landing. Thursdays after the World Series.
This is CBS.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the elegant J30. A classic luxury sedan in an infinity kind of way. A driver's car with 2 airbags, soft leather appointments, and tasty wood. Hey, pal, don't you even think about it. The Infiniti J30 luxury sedan.
To say hello to Meridian, just walk right up and say hello. Hello, hello. Just say hello. The choice has never been clearer. Meridian, just say hello.
Play You Bet Your Life with Bill Cosby, weeknights at 7 on Channel 10.
What, Paulina?
Why are you so sure that she died in the afternoon?
Breakfast cereal in the stomach. People eat breakfast in the morning.
What world do you live in? Maybe she got up late. Maybe she wanted a snack. Maybe she just likes cornflakes.
Ah, come on.
Come on? I just interviewed a witness who spoke to Mary Ann Carlin on the phone at 8 o'clock at night. 5 hours after you say she was dead. Why don't you consider another line of work?
No, sorry, they're not here. Any message? No, he's in Vermont with Lisa.
No message. I'll call back later.
Oh. Wait. Got it.
Oh, Dad.
Nice catch. Nice catch.
Get away.
Ja.
This isn't working, is it?
I'm having a good time. Aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm having a great time. I had a wonderful time, but it's just... I don't know, I think we should just go home. It doesn't... What I'm trying to say is you don't have to do this anymore. I'm okay. Just this... I mean...
You to know the truth. It's about Carolyn. Carolyn and I were involved.
Well, what do you mean by involved?
We were seeing each other.
Did Mom know?
I don't think your mother knew. At least I didn't think so.
Home at last, thank goodness. Is everything all right? I hadn't changed the carpet.
I saw that, Mrs. Beard. Thank you very much.
Wasn't sure you'd come back, considering.
Listen, I left the water running upstairs, so...
You just go right on. I just wanted to bring you these. These came for you yesterday morning. Shipped to you from the Green Mountain State, Vermont, by Carolyn Warmus. That was nice of her, wasn't it? Funny. That's where you were.
I can't wear these. Look at my tush. Men love that. Hi, Mom. What do you think?
I think they're great. But we
We can't accept them. It's just a little gift. I'll let her pick out what she wants, and then I'll take the rest back. I'm sick of her turning up here whenever she feels like it.
She stayed for dinner and not me.
No, I didn't. She just stayed. And Lisa's not keeping those damn clothes.
You tell Lisa that.
When does she listen to me?
Wait, you put some damn rough on her.
I'm just trying to teach her decent value.
Was Mary Ann well liked around the office?
Not especially. She was a tough boss. Moody. She and I were friends. We had daughters the same age.
She a good mother?
She and Lisa had their problems.
What about her marriage?
Well, it wasn't one I would want, but to each her own. He didn't want her to cut her hair. She didn't cut her hair. He didn't want her to wear short skirts, so she didn't. She let him get away with anything. She treated him like a god.
Everyone else says it was a perfect marriage.
Who says?
You don't like him very much, do you?
No. I didn't like him.
How'd you feel about her?
I suggest that you speak with Mr. Mitchell. He's our boss. He'll be back later this afternoon.
Mike!
Hey, Nikki, how are you?
I'm so glad you're back. Nobody's learning any history around here.
you did just fine.
What, are you kidding? They miss you like mad. We all do.
Look, thanks for filling in with my kids. You're also the only person today hasn't told me how sorry they are, so as a result, I'm probably going to break down in tears.
You haven't heard about my coaching.
Oh, that's right. You took over basketball, too. How'd it go?
1 win, 3 losses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, reservations are not until 8.
What did you tell Mary Ann?
Told her I was going out.
Wouldn't you rather stay in?
This can't work. I can't continue to do this.
Every time we do this, you practically slash your wrists afterwards. Or is that part of it? Huh? Is it the guilt that turns you on?
Damn near old enough to be your father, you know that.
I like old men.
I have a wife. Family.
I want a family, too.
We talked about that, didn't we?
You want me. You know you do. Tell me how much you want me.
Come in. Mr. Mitchell? I'm Detective Sergeant Polina. This is Detective Harris. We're here making some inquiries about Mary Ann Carlin, who used to work for you.
I wondered how long it'd be before you'd find me.
Yes, she used to work for me. I knew her very well. Intimately, I guess you could say.
You love me, but you don't want to see me.
Carolyn, I don't want to lose my family.
No, what you mean is it's okay to make it with some bimbo on the side, but when there's the danger of love, oh.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Next term, you're going to be going to another school. We won't be seeing each other that much anyway, so what I'm saying is, let's just end it now.
Go. He breaks up with Warmus, then finds out how much she's worth and wants her back for the money. But Marianne won't let him go, so it's bye-bye Marianne.
Or he finds out that Marianne is cheating on him with Mitchell and goes wacko.
So he comes back to his apartment, shoots Marianne, and then races to the restaurant.
Time.
26 minutes and 10 seconds.
From the bowling alley to here to the restaurant by 7:30, never. 7:40, maybe. Besides which, Marianne was alive at 8 o'clock. He couldn't have done it.
He ought to pull the trigger, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. That orange cable could have been a Coasters Clear signal. Because I'm accomplice. A hitman.
Happy birthday, Coach.
Thanks, guys. You guys shut up and get to your next class, all right?
Someone had to remember your birthday.
The card is one thing, but this is a little too much, don't you think?
I had to let you know I love you. I miss you. I miss seeing you. I miss talking to you. I miss being with you. Let me see you just one more time.
We can't, okay? I think you should just forget about me, do you understand?
Why? You're my best friend. You're my only friend. Michael, I didn't want to bring this up, but I'm scared. The cops have been here asking all kinds of questions.
What about?
Me, my past, what I was doing that night, what I thought of Marianne. What have I got to do with this? They frighten me. I'm scared. I have to see you, please. I'm begging you.
All right, listen to me. Just calm down. Everything's okay. You hear me? They're just using you to get to me. I gotta go. All right.
Happy birthday?
That was Carolyn. She's very upset. I think you ought to leave her alone.
It's upset very easily, Mr. Carlin.
It's me you want, so why don't you just arrest me and get it over with right now? Otherwise, find the person that killed my wife.
Just pursuing various lines of inquiry, Mr. Carlin. It'd make things difficult for you having a wealthy woman as your mistress.
If you think I killed my wife to get a hold of Carolyn's money, you're crazy. Money's not that important to me. I like money like everyone else, but there are things that mean a lot more to me. Like my family.
If you're aware that your wife was having an affair with another man, didn't that bother you?
She what?
I'm sorry. I was sure you knew.
We'd like to introduce you to the new Nissan Altima GLE.
Altima? Huh, so that's what it's called.
It comes with a 6-speaker CD system, an available leather trim. It has a powerful 150 horsepower engine, and it has more than 40 standard safety features.
Wow, would you look at that?
The new Altima, the affordable luxury sedan from Nissan.
I wonder what they mean by affordable.
Your oatmeal, sir.
Oh, the injustice of a low-fat breakfast. If only it could be more inviting.
Sir, from the lady.
Now it can. Introducing Philly Free. Rich, creamy, with the taste only Philly could give you. Yet it's fat-free. Now you can spread new Philly Free instead.
Imprisoned by sinus pain, trapped by sinus pressure. It takes the power of Sanyutab to release the pressure and stop the pain. That's something Sanyutab's done for more people for more years than any other sinus medicine. Sanyutab, relief for prisoners of sinus pain.
Release me and let me live again.
You made me love you.
Have you loved your dog today? Give him new Butcher's Choice biscuits from Milk-Bone. A choice of beef, bacon, liver, and chicken in every box, basted with rich, meaty juices.
Gimme, 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 gimme what I cry for. You know you made me
New Butcher's Choice biscuits from Milk-Bone.
The danger of love will continue.
If you can't decide who to vote for, can those campaign ads on TV help? They point fingers, they poke fun, they play dirty. Take a look tomorrow on CBS This Morning. Monday, when the network gets a new boss, will Murphy play ball?
Perhaps you treat him differently because he's... You actually think I care that Baldwin is black?
Emmy-winning Murphy Brown shows her stuff. Then,
Give me the check.
No way. What with a check?
all's fair when Love and War goes for a knockout punch.
Finally, some action. We've got ringside seats.
Monday. This is CBS.
This man is about to receive what he thinks is the offer of a lifetime.
Hey, I may have won $1 million.
Oh, that's nice, dear.
But because of an investigative report he'll see on Channel 10 News, he'll know it's just another direct mail scam too good to be true.
$1 million, a set of steak knives, and a trip to Rio.
Right, darling.
It's information like this that makes Channel 10 News different. That's why more people are switching to Channel 10 News.
The facts on Arlen Specter's negative TV ads that attacked Lynn Yackel.
Philadelphia did not bill her for taxes. Lynn Yackel found the mistake, told the city, and paid all her taxes. And for the last 5 years, Lynn Yackel has paid almost 40% of her income in taxes and charitable contributions. The numbers that matter, the 8.2% unemployment and the 400,000 manufacturing jobs lost here during Arlen Specter's 12 years. Maybe Specter should stop slinging mud to save his job and start trying to save ours.
Take a ride on the wild side with Cops, weekdays at 5 on Channel 10.
I want to talk to my client. Make sure I'm there. I'll see your butts in court.
9 years. Huh? 9 years this thing went on, and 9 years she was making it with a banker.
I mean, you honestly never had any idea?
No. I asked her once. I asked her if she was cheating on me, and she said no. No, she wasn't cheating on me. All lies. I played around a little bit, but an affair is different. 9 years is like love. That hurt me, and it hurt the marriage.
Just calm down, Mike, all right?
She would lie in bed next to me. She would just lie there. And I thought, well, hell, this is what long-term marriage is all about. I didn't know she was saving for him.
I raised my daughter. Nobody else. I raised her. Will you just keep your voice down, huh? I don't want Cheryl to know about this. I don't want to know about it myself.
You want to know something? You want to know something? Carolyn made me feel great. She made me feel better than any other woman I've ever known. And I called the whole thing off because I was afraid for my marriage and I was afraid for my daughter.
Yeah. Well, I got something to tell you, buddy. The cops are checking into her background. Do you think she could have done it? Huh? Do you?
No. No, she was with me.
So she's being shot, but she manages to dial 911. But in that neighborhood, there is no 911. The regular operator took the call. Marianne screams, she begs for help, she's put on hold. By the time they pick up, the line's gone dead.
So what? They still could have traced the call.
They did, but...
But what?
As it turns out, the Carlins had a new listing, and the trace came up with the old number, which had been assigned someplace else.
Are you telling me that while Marianne was being shot 9 times, the police were rushing to a wrong address?
He's killing me. That's what I heard.
He's killing me.
No, no, no. He's killing me. Could have been he's killing me. Could have been she's killing me. He's killing me.
He's killing me. He's killing me. She's killing me. We gotta find that gun.
Wormus had a gun.
What?
Well, she had her hands on one anyway. She went out with this guy, Billy Bianco. They went to the movies, and he gave her his gun to hold.
How do you know this?
Carlin's statement. Before you arrived, I guess.
Why didn't you mention it to me?
Well, you were so focused on Carlin, it didn't seem to matter.
Do me a favor. From now on, tell me everything. So, tell me about your relationship with Carolyn Wormus.
I know her quite well.
Socially.
Well, you know, she's hot stuff. We've been out together a few times, but mostly it's business.
Business? She hired you?
Yeah.
What would she need a private detective for?
Well, one time it was because one of her daddy's jets had an accident.
One of her daddy's jets?
Yeah. The old man's loaded. You know that. Anyway, she got it in her head that it was some kind of foul play, wanted me to check it out. She's got a very vivid imagination. Another time was because of this bartender that she was dating. He's given her this line that he's not married, but she doesn't believe it, so she wants me to check it out. I did, and she was right. Boy, was she steamed. She wanted to have pictures taken of herself. You know, sexy stuff. Send it to this guy's wife. And she'd have done it, too, only this lowlife who worked for me, him and me, we parted company.
I heard a story that you let her hold your gun. That true?
Hey, I'd let her hold almost anything if she wanted, but my peace? I'm not about to lose my license.
What do you carry, anyway?
The best.
You ever have a 25 caliber Beretta?
It's a girl's gun. Wouldn't own one. Why, did she say that I did?
Just checking.
Michael? Hi, it's Carolyn. If you're there, will you pick up? I know you're there. I need to talk to you. I think they're going to offer me that job with the third graders, but I had some questions. I wanted your advice on... Well, I was just calling to say hi. It was such a beautiful night. Love to Lisa. Bye.
Mind if I ask you a question? About Lisa?
Yeah.
Do you think I drive her too hard? You think it's rough being a faculty child?
I think it's rough having your mother murdered.
Yeah. See, I don't know how she's doing. I mean, I don't know how she's really doing, you know. Nikki, you're a lot closer to her than most because of the sports thing, you know. So I was wondering if maybe you could, if you could keep an eye on her. You know, maybe you could talk to her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So funny.
She asked me to do the same thing for you.
Lisa?
It's for my birthday. Look, diamonds. They're real.
Where'd you get those?
Carolyn, could she sent for you?
If it doesn't fit, let me know. Love, C.
Don't be angry, Dad. My presents. I've never had anything like these before.
You be sure to thank her, okay? Honey, let me talk to Eddie for a second, all right?
You're not still seeing her?
No. I can't stop this kind of thing. I got shirts, I got ties, I got socks. I don't know what the hell this is. Jackets. Cards, I got letters. Here, you want to read some? Notes. Listen, meet me at the golf course tomorrow, love, see? Right? I don't know what to do with her.
Hi, this is Carolyn. Leave a message.
Carolyn, listen to me. Get this through your head. No more notes, no more gifts, no more nothing. Understand? I never want to see you again. Got it? I don't know what I have to do.
May I have your attention, please? We birds are sick and tired of being chased around by uncivilized felines. So, take whatever you're feeding your cat and throw it away in the dumpster. Instead, try new recipe Whiskas. It's made with USDA-approved beef and other top-notch ingredients, which cats like even better than small, colorful birds. You see how well that works? Thank you.
Cats love the real meat taste of Whiskas. Cats would buy Whiskas.
Oh, a cracker's not a snack without cheddar on its back. That's a cheese snack fact.
It's a fact. Cheese makes great snacks. So visit the cheese snack shop at your store.
Nachos aren't a snack without Monterey Jack. That's a cheese snack fact.
Here's the big idea from Chunky, the Big Soup Chicken Corn Chowder. Mammoth chunks of chicken, sweet corn, and potatoes blended like never before in a creamy broth. Chunky Chicken Corn Chowder. Soup so big it eats like a meal.
Good news for people taking Cardizem SR.
I need a refill on my Cardizem SR.
You may want to see your doctor before your next refill, because there's another Cardizem available, Cardizem CD.
What's the difference?
Cardizem CD should save you money.
Can you give me Cardizem CD?
Only your doctor can change your prescription. Ask your doctor if Cardizem CD is right for you.
Cardizem CD. Thanks. I'll ask my doctor.
There's a house whose rooms I know by heart, where I tended the garden and read my books, where dreams were dreamt and memories made, where children grew up and I grew old, a house where I belong.
When the Prudential created the Living Needs benefit, we made it possible for the terminally ill to collect their death benefit while they're alive. So if they choose, they can afford to live out their days not in the confines of a hospital, but in the comfort of their own home.
There's a house where I belong.
For information, call 1-800-THE-ROCK.
This is where he wanted to meet us. That's it. Class.
Here's to Carolyn Warmus. Yeah, I remember Carolyn. Ooh la la, I took those photos of her. Who put you on to me? Bianco?
You're a hard man to find, Lawson. You've moved a few times since the address he gave us.
I bet that's all he gave you. But he didn't give you all the money he owes me.
You got the photographs?
Oh, yeah. I'm not a bad photographer, if I say so myself. Thought I had a chance with her, but no. She's coming on strong, now all over me. No, over to me, over to me, over to me. No. Oh, I'm good.
Are you excited? Do I turn you on? Well, maybe this'll help.
She kicked me in the groin. Can you believe it? I wonder what she'd have done if I'd have said yes.
Did you ever happen to own a miniature Beretta by any chance?
Yeah, a few years back. I lost it.
Michael, I can't believe it.
We have to talk.
I don't quite know how to put this, Carolyn. People are saying things. The cops are saying that you might have had something to do with Mary Ann's death. I don't believe that, but I want to hear it from you.
I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to come here and talk to me about this. I'm beginning to realize how it might look. Okay, we both know I'm emotional and I can get a little intense, but I could never kill anybody. No. I had nothing to do with it.
Nothing. I could never do anything to hurt you or Lisa. I was with you.
I should go.
No, Michael. Stay. Stay with me for a while.
I can't.
Why? Why? You single again? You don't have anything to feel guilty about? Or are you seeing somebody else? Is there another woman, Michael? Is that it? Michael! Michael! Don't go, Michael! Please! I need you! You're so stupid!
Michael, Carolyn's family lawyer just called me. They think she may be suicidal. They're considering having her admitted for psychiatric care. And she's asking for you. Wants to see you.
Eddie, look, I've got my own problems. Now, if her therapist wants to call me, that's one thing. But I don't want to talk to her. It's the best I can do.
Now, Ms. Wilson, this is quite critical. Initially, you stated that the program was on at 8 o'clock.
I feel like such a fool. That show's always on at 8. Always has been, and I always watch it at 8. I was talking to Marianne, and I saw it coming on. Whoops, I said, there's my program. Marianne laughed. You go and watch it, she said. So I did.
But it was on at 7.
I didn't know the network had switched the time. I didn't know it was on at 7. It's on at 8, always has been. Networks. No wonder people are switching to cable. Can't rely on anything anymore.
I thought, I'll go to a good school, work hard, get a good degree. And I did. But it didn't make any difference. Nobody wanted to talk to me. Not men, anyway. I mean, no one has ever said to me, Carolyn, would you please explain the theory of quantum physics, which I could do. They don't want to know that. That isn't what men want from me.
And what do they want, Carolyn?
All they want is my body. All they want is my mouth. I mean, they don't realize what that means to a woman. They don't realize that letting them invade your body like that is like giving them your soul. I thought Michael was different.
And once you felt Michael disappointed you, there was no point in going on?
I was wrong. I've always been wrong. And I don't want to live the rest of my life being wrong.
Hey, Lise,
Yeah.
I want to talk to you for a minute. Listen, since you're going to be going to softball camp, I was thinking about taking off for a week. What do you think about that?
I think that would be great. Where would you go?
I was thinking about Maine, maybe Bar Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about taking Nikki with me. Have her go along. What would you think about that?
I don't know. I think that would be great, actually. I think that would be really good for you.
Okay, now we're a team. Okay, go to your right, go to your right. Okay. Get it.
There it is.
Okay, that's it.
Hi.
Okay, we're gonna crash now. Okay.
Yeah. That's good. Okay, I better tell you. Want to try right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
Get the Thank you very much. It's really fun.
It's unbelievably beautiful here. You should bring Dad here for a vacation.
And the water is... Mom, he's just a friend. Yes, he's right here. Yes. I see. Thank you for calling. I love you too, Mom. Bye.
What's the matter?
A policewoman called my mother all the way in Ohio. Asked her if she knew that her daughter was in Maine with a man who murdered his wife. How can you still be a suspect? I don't get it.
I don't either. As an old friend of the Warner's family, this is a very difficult thing for me to do. But I think it's important you know that Carolyn's out of the hospital. She talked her way out? I'm not really surprised. She's a genius at talking her way out of anything. She's brilliant, but she's also a pathological liar. There's been a history of it. She becomes obsessed with men. Obsessed to the point of... Why are you telling me this? Well, she says she's after you and your wife. She believes you stopped her from seeing Michael Carlin, and that gave another woman the opportunity to come between her and Michael. Is she, a serious threat? She frightens even me. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. All right, thanks, Eddie. I'll talk to you later, all right? Yeah. Eddie spoke to the cops. He said it wasn't any of their people. Carolyn's out of the hospital. She threatened my lawyer. She also called the school to find out where we are. It wasn't a policewoman that called your mother. It was Carolyn.
Filled with pepperoni pizza or ham and cheese in a crispy pocket.
What are you gonna pick?
Hot Pockets.
Try lean pockets, too.
The presidential candidate on the left stood for military action in the Persian Gulf, while the candidate on the right agreed with those who opposed it. He says he wouldn't rule out term limits, while he says he's personally opposed to term limits. This candidate was called up for military service, while this one claims he wasn't. One of these candidates is Bill Clinton. Unfortunately, so is the other.
There is a simple explanation for why this happened.
I'm a nurse, and I'm a nurse first, and I'm an Aetna employee second. The care is first. You know, is that patient being handled appropriately? I would hope that we would all care about patients the way we would ourselves or our own family members. And that's the way I see it, that, you know, that's my job.
Ooh, the hold you get. Special effects from Alberto Styling. New Alberto Upside Down Volumizing Spray. Uniquely designed to spray at any angle for volume and hold. Ooh, the looks you get with special effects from Alberto.
The danger of love will continue.
It's the time of year when the sun won't set on Sicily.
Just glorious light 24 hours a day.
In the land of the midnight sun, everyone is acting half-baked.
It makes me feel aroused.
I love this place!
Did you get hit in the head or something? Huh?
Would you like to have sex with me?
No.
Emmy-winning Northern Exposure, Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday night, the Pirates face the Braves. Wednesday night, the A's take on the Blue Jays. The battles of October begin with the League Championship Series on CBS.
A night stalker terrorizes a town. The police know who he is.
I really want this guy, Chief.
But can they prove it and keep him off the streets? Tough Cops, Thursday. This is CBS.
Tonight on Channel 10 News.
A plane turns an apartment complex into a towering inferno in Europe. Hundreds of people are feared dead. Negotiations continue as the deadline for a Philadelphia city worker walkout approaches. Some unwelcome visitors greet Senator Orrin Specter and see the real Carolyn Warmoth, subject of tonight's movie.
While the fluid styling of the Mazda 929 may be timeless, this generous offer from Mazda is considerably shorter. Now you can lease the 929, complete with dual airbags, anti-lock brakes, and European leather, for just $349 per month. So see your Mazda dealer today. Like all good things, this offer must soon come to an end.
Pennsylvania's crime rate is now rising faster than the nation's. Our next Attorney General must start winning the war on crime and drugs. Joe Cohn's plan calls for drug strike forces that work. Cohn wants longer sentences for all major drug offenders and mandatory drug treatment. And Joe Cohn wants an Attorney General who won't be afraid to prosecute organized crime and fight political corruption. It's time to clean up Harrisburg. It's time for a new Attorney General, Joe Cohn.
Hang on to your hat. Update on Warmoth. Listen to what just came in. Michigan cops got quite a file on her. Restraining order slapped on her when she was in college. She tried to keep a former boyfriend from marrying somebody else.
She left notes on their car. She claimed she was pregnant when she wasn't. She wrote abusive letters to the other woman, harassing them to the point that this guy's lawyer claimed the couple was in a state of mind that they eminently feared for their own safety.
Another time when she was in college, some guy she was after wouldn't go out with her because he was Jewish, so
she converted.
And the guy left the state.
Does anybody know where she is now?
There you go. Thank you very much.
Oh, Mr. Carlin. Yeah. There's a message that just came in for you.
Thank you. Be in your room at 6 this evening for an important phone call.
Who's it from?
Doesn't say.
Hello? Who is it? Eddie? Eddie, if this is you, I can't hear you. If you can hear me, hang up and call me back.
Who is it?
I'm not sure. Come on. Sarah, she's here.
Let's meet in my room in a half an hour. Love, Carolyn. Michael, this is getting too crazy.
I'm sorry, I got you notice.
Well, can't you arrest her? On what grounds? Suspicion of murder? We don't have a damn murder weapon. Making a few phone calls to her ex-lover? Look, I really took you over the coals, Mr. Carlin, and I'm sorry. But in cases like this, 9 out of 10 times a family member did it, you know?
Yeah. What about a phone tap? She loves to talk on the phone.
I don't have enough evidence to take it to the DA. How am I going to get a court order for a tap?
You really think she killed Marianne?
10 out of 10.
She was with me.
The time of death wasn't exactly what you think it was. Lois Wilson had the wrong time on the TV show.
By an hour. It wasn't just before 8, it was just before 7.
How long did you know this?
A while.
Can't believe this.
There's a lot of things about this lady you're going to find hard to believe.
Take it in, take it in. Good, okay, hustle back, hustle back. All right, good. Here we go. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm helping out with the JVs. That's why I'm over here. You look great. How's Lisa?
She's good. I wish I never loved you.
How much did you love me? 24 hours a day? Every minute? Every second? Waking, sleeping, dreaming? Is that how much you love me?
John.
What do you got, Oliver?
Private detective. Guy named Richie Jason used to work for Billy Bianco. Just called from L.A. Says he heard we were looking for a Beretta with a silencer. Says he knows the guy who sold it to our friend Bianco.
Bingo.
We got our break, boss. Somewhere we took the right tree.
Yes.
Hey, guys, what is this? The cavalry? Hey, what the hell is this?
Well, I thought it'd be appropriate to invite some of New York City's finest to this party. Because I just had a little talk with Richard Jason.
So?
So? It seems you paid a machinist $1,000 to make an illegal silencer for an unlicensed Beretta. Sworn statement. He says you told him it was for a customer. I want to know who that customer was. Bianco. You know what I'm holding here? Now, it's up to you. Either I let go or I start squeezing.
It was Warmer's. I sold it to Carolyn Warmer's.
"50 stories up without a net is no place for a nap. So when one of these guys gets a bad cold or flu, which medicine would you recommend? One with an antihistamine that can cause drowsiness, or Sudafed Severe Cold Formula? The one that lets you stay alert. No daytime cold and flu product has more maximum strength medicines. For non-drowsy relief, depend on Sudafed Severe Cold Formula, because people depend on you. From the makers of Sudafed.
The things we do to control what we eat.
Now you can give in to your craving for snacks the smart way. Introducing Orville Redenbacher Smart Pop. Compared to potato chips, new Smart Pop has 80% less fat and a third fewer calories. So you can eat and eat and eat and not feel the least bit guilty. New Smart Pop. From Orville Redenbacher, of course.
Of course.
Some automakers would have you believe that total isolation from the road is the ultimate luxury. But the Acura Legend was designed for a very different type of driver. One who believes that if a luxury car completely isolates you from the driving experience, it isn't really a driving experience.
You ever notice you can't really smell your own breath?
Hi, Tim. Problem, Tim?
You can smell other people's breath, but not your own, even though it's right under your nose. So you search for fresh, clean breath, or face the consequences.
Hey, guys.
Want fresh, clean breath? Get the only mint with Redson, and be certain with Certs.
I used to think that having a bran muffin and coffee for breakfast was a great way to lose weight. Boy, was I wrong. Just one incredibly delicious Ultra Slim Fast fruit juice shake has less than half the calories and 75% less fat. In fact, it would be hard to find a breakfast this low in fat and calories and as high in this many of the nutrients doctors recommend. So a Slim Fast shake is a lot more than a great way to lose weight. It's a healthy way to start the day.
Monday, does big business rub you the wrong way?
All I want is just a simple massage. Oh, God, that's a relief.
All new evening shade. Then, Hearts of Fire has the look of a hit.
You mind if I smoke? I'll just open up the doors and turn on the fan.
It's not worth it if you're going to have to hose down the kitchen afterward.
And meet Murphy's new boss.
Perhaps you treat him differently because he's black. You actually think I care that Baldwin is black?
Emmy-winning Murphy Brown. Then,
give me the check.
No way.
Let go of the check.
All's Fair in Love and More on a night of hit comedy Monday. Friday, where can you learn about the birds and the bees?
Well, you can say it. It's not a dirty word. Okay, when Chewie says it, it's a dirty word.
All new Golden Palace, Friday.
Miss Carolyn Warmus? Yes. I'm Detective William Lowell, NYPD. We have a warrant to search these premises.
Talk about rich. Rich and a half. The staircases for dancing down. Hey.
Take a look. Take a look.
What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Why don't you just sit down and be a good girl?
I'm not a girl!
Not too good, either.
I want to call my lawyer.
All right ahead, Miss Warmus. The search warrant holds. These are her golf clubs. Play doubles, Miss Warmus?
Boss.
Look at all this stuff. Tours of France. She had a whole life worked out with this guy.
Telephone bills.
We've been through her telephone bills.
Uh-oh. MCI. She had separate long-distance service.
Nobody thought of that?
Sorry, boss. And this.
Dear Michael, I can no longer go on and have decided to kill myself. If you tell me how you did it, I'll leave a suicide note saying I killed Marianne. I love you, signed C.
She's saying I did it. This is crazy.
We've been through this a million times, Paulina. The woman's a nutcase. She's a wacko. Are you going to file charges against her or not?
Relax. We're close. I got new evidence. Phone records.
After speaking with you on the day of the murder, Carolyn Warmus made 3 more calls, long distance, to gun shops in New Jersey. 2 of them didn't answer. 3rd one did.
Melinda Grassley's license was stolen from her handbag when she was working for a company in Manhattan, a summer job. The person working at the desk next to her was Carolyn Warmus. Now, We found the man who made the silencer for the gun that was used to kill your wife. Made it for a private investigator named Billy Bianco.
Carolyn talked about him.
It was his Beretta. He sold it to a client who wanted protection from some woman named Mary Ann. Now, here's how we think it happened. When you left the apartment that night to go to the bowling alley,
All right, Lois, go what's your program. I'll talk to you later.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Michael isn't here, and neither is Lisa.
No, I know. He told me. She's in Vermont. Actually, it was you that I wanted to talk to. Can I come up?
Okay. Really, Carolyn, I'm very tired.
Oh, that's all right. This won't take long.
Earth? It's nothing really.
Oh my God. Really, it's easy. It won't take long. Don't do that.
Help me! Help me! She's killing me! She's killing me!
Far to the north, where the village was situated.
what we've got now is mostly circumstantial. Strong. Without establishing a motive, she could walk. Her daddy will buy her the best lawyer in town. We want to go for a grand jury indictment. Will you testify against her?
Michael. You don't have to answer that now.
I'll testify.
Eddie coming!
Oh, yeah. Oh, Carolyn. How the
Damn it, Carolyn, you cannot dress like this. It doesn't help us.
All I can say is, the police have mishandled this case from the start. My client, Carolyn Warmus, is innocent. She's the victim of a conspiracy orchestrated by the murdered woman's adulterous husband, and we will prove it. Thank you.
Well, of course it's ridiculous. I had absolutely nothing to do with it. I mean, why would I? I liked Marianne. And Lisa, we were friends. Michael? Oh, yeah, we had an affair, but I've had lots of affairs. If I murdered the wife of every man I'd had an affair with, there would be a long line of caskets. And look at him. I mean, he's nice. Enough. Nothing special. Nothing worth killing for. Sort of nondescript. Kind that'll never amount to much. He's got a good body. But I'm worth millions, and he's got a teacher's salary. I could have my pick just about, so why would I risk my life for him? I've racked my brains trying to think who might have murdered Marianne. And I can only come up with one person. Him. Not because he loved me. If that were the case, it would be kind of romantic, in a gruesome kind of way. He did it for my money. It's the only thing that makes sense, isn't it? A boring school teacher married to frumpy old Marianne was sweet, but no taste in clothes. And then I come along with all my money. He's always wanted to be somebody. Thinks he's cock of the walk, riding around on his motorcycle like James Dean in that leather jacket, while poor Marianne had to wear those terrible clothes. But that's men for you, isn't it? Never thinking about anyone but themselves. Not that I think he actually pulled the trigger. No, I don't think he's got the guts for that. I think he hired someone to do his dirty work for him. Billy Bianco, probably, and they wanted a patsy, so they set me up, but they won't get away with it. You see, my daddy has hired a wonderful lawyer, and he's going to take Michael apart on the stand. All of my life, men have been telling me that I've done it wrong. That I'm a bad girl. And I always believed them. Always thought that they were right because they were men, and men make the rules. But not this time. Oh no. I'm not going to take the blame for this. You'll see. Not this time. Not for any damn man. You'll see.
Next, from Channel 10 News.
Hundreds of people feared dead after a plane crashes in Europe. Non-stop negotiations try to avert a city worker walkout. We'll tell you if the talks are a success. Senator Arlen Specter gets some unwelcome visitors on his doorstep, and hear from the real Paul Solomon, the object of Carolyn Warmis's affection in tonight's movie.
Introducing the power to whiten and remove odors entirely. Ultra Surf Plus bleaching action. The complete white.
Look, my greatest softness creation ever. Come on and see. New Snuggle Singles. Singles pop out individually. Pop them in. A little whole world of softness begins.
New Snuggle Singles. Simple, single,
And soft.
Another Meineke profile of the smart and thrifty. There they are! They're not millionaires, they're not celebrities, but they're flying high, jet setting off on an exotic excursion. Did they win a game show vacation to Puerto Vallarta?
Oh, we're a lot smarter than that.
No, we keep a Christmas club.
And we didn't pay a lot for a muffler at Meineke.
Come to Meineke Discount Mufflers, the muffler and brake specialist. For a high-quality muffler at a famously low price, the smart and thrifty make it Meineke. At Meineke, you're not going to pay a lot for a muffler.
Rain breathes richness into the land. And the land gives its richness to the coffee. That's why Maxwell House blends its coffees with Colombian beans. Rich beans, rich coffee. Some have old-fashioned richness. Some have deep French flavor. Maxwell House uses more Colombian beans than anyone in America. The coffees of Maxwell House, blended with Colombian beans, because better beans make better coffee.
If I even look at a sink full of dishes, my hands go crazy. But now there's new Palmolive Sensitive Skin for dishes. It's free of dyes and the harshest irritants. It's even dermatologist tested. New Palmolive Sensitive Skin. It's dishwashing made less irritating.
This is Harry Smith.
And I'm Paula Zahn. They're not afraid to play dirty in politics.
We'll take a look at this year's meanest and funniest campaign ads tomorrow on CBS This Morning.
This is only the beginning. Knots Landing. Thursdays after the World Series.
It's the land of the midnight sun, and everyone's acting half-baked.
I love this place! Did you get hit in the head or something? Huh?
Emmy-winning Northern Exposure, Monday.
This is CBS.
If life didn't change so often, you wouldn't need a permanent phone number. But considering the average American moves 11 times in a lifetime, you just might.
Whenever you call me, I'll be there.
Introducing AT&T Easy Reach 700 service.
Whenever you need me,
It's a phone number you can hold on to for life. So the people you care about most can always reach you. So wherever you go, all your important calls can be forwarded to you automatically. Call toll-free today for your AT&T Easy Reach 700 number. Life changes. Your phone number doesn't have to.
Do you remember that story about the three bears? This was too big. That was too small. And finally, something fit just right. Like the J30 from Infinity. Now that's my definition of luxury. It's a car you just slip right into. And live happily ever after. Infinity. Makes you want to take up driving again, doesn't it?
A towering inferno. A plane crashes into an apartment building in the Netherlands. The story now on the Channel 10 News.
WCAU-TV, Philadelphia. Now, Meg Grant, Gene Crane Weather, Dave Culbreth Sports. This is Channel 10 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Meg Grant. We'll have more on that plane crash in the Netherlands in just a moment. But first, breaking news just into the Channel 10 newsroom. A fatal industrial accident at the Mrs. Paul's Frozen Foods Company in Northeast Philadelphia. Fire officials tell Channel 10 News that 7 workers were overcome by toxic fumes, apparently a chemical reaction of alcohol and Freon. 1 man lost consciousness. He died at Einstein Medical Center tonight. The 6 others are in critical condition, we're told. No names yet have been released. Stay tuned to Channel 10 for the latest on this breaking story. And now, our other top story tonight. It was fire in the sky and a terrible loss of life on the ground in Europe. It happened in the Netherlands near Amsterdam as an Israeli 747 cargo plane reported engine problems on takeoff and then moments later crashed into a 9-story apartment building. Perhaps as many as 200 people may have died in the inferno. This woman says that she ran downstairs when she heard the explosion. Now she doesn't know whether her children got out alive. Flaming debris fell as far as a mile away, but it may take days, we're told, to account for all of the casualties. And another big story tonight here in Philadelphia, the showdown between the city unions and Mayor Ed Rendell. Negotiations started early this morning. They're underway right now, trying to avoid a union walkout by the 12:01 Tuesday deadline. That now just 25 hours away. Channel 10's Mike Strug has the very latest for us on the situation and joins us live now from Center City. Mike?
Meg, as you say, negotiations have been going on here at the Midtown Holiday Inn since early this morning. That is what we know for sure. What we don't know is whether or not they're making any progress. No one close to the negotiations will say. Union representatives began arriving before 9 this morning. They were followed by their attorneys, complete with their own computer system. When asked how long he thought the negotiations might go on, one lawyer said he didn't know, but he'd brought his pajamas. When Council President John Street arrived, he refused to speak, citing a news blackout. Mayor Ed Rendell also mentioned the news blackout as he prepared to march in the Pulaski Day Parade. And then he spoke with us.
I'm hopeful, but I'm at peace. I think that we have done what we could and will continue to do that between now and the deadline. And if there's a strike, as I've always said, other cities have strikes, school districts all around us have strikes, and if we have to live with one to get the financial stability that the city needs, we'll live with it. But we're hopeful we don't reach that.
So what should residents do if their trash day is tomorrow?
You know, look, one of the problems we've had is keeping the workforce in sanitation on their schedule to begin with. But I would certainly put your trash out tomorrow, and then Tuesday morning, listen to the news and act accordingly.
While the mayor was marching, on the 7th floor of the hotel, the negotiations continued. The mayor might have been talking, but John Street was still maintaining his silence.
Can you tell us who's here? Is everybody here?
There's a news blackout. I'm sorry.
Are you meeting in separate rooms with them? Are you go-between?
I'm not authorized to have any comment at all about anything that's happening. I'm sorry.
Nearly 12 hours after the talks began, District Council 47 President Tom Cronin took a break, but he didn't give us much more to go on than had John Street.
No, there's really nothing. We're all in a whole bunch of different rooms. There's a lot of language going back and forth, which is fairly typical.
You gonna have a settlement before the Monday Night Football's over?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? That'll be interesting if we don't, though.
The football game that Tom Cronin was referring to, of course, is the nationally televised game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles at Veterans Stadium tomorrow night. A perfect opportunity if the unions were so inclined to cause some sort of a scene. The mayor says that will not happen, that cannot happen. On the other hand, the mayor says if there is no agreement by tomorrow, he'll announce his strike contingency plans at a news conference tomorrow afternoon. Live in Center City, I'm Mike Strug. Make.
Okay, Mike, thanks. And, of course, stay tuned to Channel 10 for the very latest on the situation as the deadline for a walkout approaches us. We'll have complete reports all day tomorrow and then throughout the rest of the week as the situation warrants. And negotiations also underway at this hour trying to avert a strike at U.S. Air. The airline's machinists have set a strike deadline for 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. A local union official says that flights at Philadelphia International Airport could be affected if pilots honor the picket line. The stumbling block in the talks, benefits and job security. And teachers in the Abington School District still out on strike, but they will be back in class tomorrow. Last week, you remember, they rejected a contract offer from the school board. Pennsylvania state law mandates that striking teachers return to work after 2 weeks. But the strike will cut vacation time for the district's 6,000 students. And tonight, a 17-year-old Coatesville girl charged with murdering her boyfriend. The victim was 22-year-old Leonard Mapp of Westchester. He was found stabbed to death here on Hillsdale Road in East Bradford Township, Chester County. His cousin says that Mapp was a quiet man, not one to invite trouble.
No trouble. Not that I know of. He's one of the better ones walking around Westchester.
The 17-year-old suspect was arraigned this morning. Her name hasn't been released, and she's being held tonight without bond. In Burlington County, New Jersey, this man, 42-year-old Donald McPherson of Pemberton, will be arraigned tomorrow for the shooting death of his lifelong friend. Police say that the victim, 42-year-old Paul Dotson of Browns Mills, was visiting in McPherson's backyard when the two argued. Then McPherson took out a shotgun.
Into the ground, and then another shot into the chest of the victim, Paul Dotson.
Police later found the body and the murder weapon in a wooded area near McPherson's home. And the search continues tonight for a South Jersey woman who's been missing since Tuesday now. The car belonging to 40-year-old Peggy Fay was found in Camden. Her purse, her packages, and keys all still inside. The family has reason to believe that she may be wandering in Center City. So last night, more than 40 people helped the family pass out flyers asking for help. Now, Peggy Fay is 5 feet 2 inches tall. She weighs about 110 pounds. She has short gray hair. If you have any information, you're asked to please call Haddon Heights Police. Phone number 609-547-22.